much bigger event than just a rainstorm.
Powerful river water was coming through our area.
It looked like the Mississippi River was going through Loveland.
The morning of the flood, I remember my dad leaving to go to work that morning about 8 a.m. and he made it about halfway up to Glen Haven and realized that the road was crumbling. And so he ended up turning around and coming home. Hi, my name is Grace Meacham. And during the 2013 flood, I was 13 years old and I lived down County Road 43 between Drake and Glen Haven. Pretty much it came right up to our driveway. Our house was up on the hill, built into the side of the mountain. It was starting to undercut our garage shop that was down below. It was just helicopters nonstop. There were the Chinook helicopters that were evacuating people out of the retreat and off of Storm Mountain. I remember the day before we finally evacuated, the National Guard was in a Black Hawk helicopter and they were hovering over our playground yelling to my dad, like, it's either you guys go tomorrow or that's it. You guys are the last ones out of this canyon. So that night we ate Cool Whip for dinner and we ate everything that was in the freezer because we weren't going to be able to keep it. That morning that we left, we had to throw all the food over the edge, as terrible as that is. It was two really awesome National Guard guys in a big Black Hawk. They landed on, there was one spot of road that was left just up the corner from us. We had to hike over to it. I took my textbook for math because I didn't know if we were going to have any more textbooks. And yeah, we got airlifted out. We had a 18-minute helicopter ride. We got to Estes. We landed right by the hospital and there was a crowd of people. And I remember at 13 thinking that was so cool. The devastation of it all was insane, especially seeing that from a helicopter ride. Just the amount of houses that I had driven past every day for my entire life. My parents bought that property back in 1978. So it was after the Big Thompson flood. My dad was one of the first people to hike the canyon or hike 43 after the flood. Once the waters had gone down, you couldn't get on the roads at all. He actually spent 3 days in waders and hiked from Glen Haven all the way to our house.
It had rained for about 3 days before the flood actually started. And on day 4, we got a call at 4 in the morning saying that our road was totally closed. So at that point, a few people escaped, but not many. By 10 o'clock, we had lost electricity. By 3 o'clock, we had lost all of our phones. Every night, we'd all get together and have a little conference with the people that were in there, seeing what they needed. We had toilet paper exchange. Medicines were shared for people who needed them. My name's Linda Johnson. The 4th day, we had a neighbor across from me who basically their house was an island in the middle of the North Fork. So we'd spend our days making signs. Are you okay? Do you need anything? They were older. 4th day, they said, yeah, we've run out of all of our medications. We have some people who have some health issues. We threw him a throw line and he came across the river. And at that point, it was crazy. It was the craziest thing you've ever seen. People would come in their wheelchairs, bring their pets. We'd get them up on the helicopter. They told us we'd get out the next day, but the weather was too bad. So we were all flown out the 5th day, I believe. And I don't know how many pets. We were allowed to take pets out, but you could only take 2 per household. So people who didn't have pets would take the extra pets for us. That's one thing the flood, I think, did for all of us, was brought the community all together.